If you are ready, I am equally ready. Let's put our hands together for the first person to climb up stage. He is the founder of Living Fire. Living Fire Limited transforms coconut husks into clean energy charcoal briquettes, reducing deforestation and harmful emissions. Their briquettes are smokeless, durable, and efficient. They target households and restaurants and equally export deals to Germany and Turkey. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Benedictus Agbontor. Let's put our hands together for him.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Benedictus Agbontor, founder of Living Fire Coconut Charcoal Briquettes. Safe energy, safe climate. Next slide. So globally, over 2.3 billion people cook with unsafe energy sources. And as at now, the poison that comes from our kitchens kills over 3.2 million women on an annual basis, and at the same time 237,000 children. When you look at the picture, you see a kid close by her mom. This number of children die on yearly basis because of poison in our kitchen. And in Ghana, over 80% of our household depend on charcoal and other unsafe energy sources, and this is causing a lot of deforestation in Ghana. At the same time, you can imagine the impact of galamsey in our country. So whilst we are having a lot of coconut waste disposing indiscriminately on a daily basis on our street and our gutters and our beaches. So Living Fire is transforming this waste into smokeless, odorless, and strong, 3 times stronger charcoal that burns with a minimum burning time of 2 hours. And we are using this coal pot and any other coal pot for this. Our briquettes are smokeless, so they are safe in any kitchen. At the same time, it can be used for grilling and all fire needs. So our value proposition, on normal daily basis in Ghana, our women will use about 20 Ghana cedis of charcoal. And because of our innovation, on monthly basis, they will be able to use, when they are using our briquette, a minimum of 200 Ghana cedis of our briquette will be used a whole month, saving our mothers in our kitchens. So our market analysis. So we are currently, our total addressable market is 2.3 billion people, whilst our sum is 3.4 million Ghanaian households who use the charcoal daily, and at the same time 1.2 million Ghanaians urban homes who prefer to use briquettes that are eco-friendly. So as at now, we have an opportunity to export to Germany and Turkey, and our target is the households.
about your plan,
Okay, so with consumers, the local consumers, we actually giving them free samples, which they have tested, and we have about 50 households that subscribe to our product currently. And currently we have an off-taker agreement, which immediately we produce, off-taker comes for the product to supply. But the export one is actually an agreement to do a minimum of 3 40-footer containers of our product to be exported to Germany and Turkey. So with that, we are currently doing the certification with all the needed state agencies to be able to fulfill that S16 off-taker agreement. Thank you.
Okay, my first question, what is your revenue to date in 2024?
2024, we are actually around 380,000 Ghana cedis.
What is that percentage of the 557 you presented?
So we have 20%.
No, I'm not talking about your profit percentage. You said you will make a revenue of 557,000 in 2024. We are in October. What is your revenue to date?
We are around 380,000.
Yes, and I'm saying, so what is that percentage of what you've presented?
About
you have 2 months more to reach your goal. You are not close, but you are anticipating to make, is it 70 million next year?
No, in the next 3 years.
Please present that board again. Okay, so you're saying that in 2025, you're going to make 7.2 million.
Yes.
But you're not yet to your goal in 2024. On what basis are you anticipating the 7.2 million?
Okay, so I explained that currently we have an off-taker agreement to export a minimum of 3 40-footer container of coconut charcoal to Germany and Turkey. And in every container, we have about 28 tons. So in that 3 40-footer container, we are looking for closely 100 tons of coconut charcoal briquette, which one consignment would take us about $89,000. That will be in December this year. So when they pay us 20% to start the project, we will be able to get the 570,000. So we'll let they pay at the 20% to start, because they'll pay us before we start. But currently, that is the amount we have done so far. The 300 is what we have done so far.
Okay, so the 300 was all exported. Some was sold in the local market.
So the 300 is actually for only the local market. Currently, our production capacity is about 48 tons a month. That is our current production capacity. But when we scale up, we will be able to do about 100 tons. We'll be able to do about 100 tons a month. That will give us that particular amount as revenue.
Okay, just hold on a bit.
Okay.
So you've projected that in 2024,
Yes.
you're going to make a revenue of 557,000, which equates to 48 tons. Is that correct? Because you are currently saying you can produce 48 tons a month, which is then not adding up. Please, do you understand my question?
I now get you.
So I'm just asking you, if you are able to produce 48 tons a month,
Yeah.
is that this year or that's your project? Yes. Is that for the year or a month?
Okay.
Because I want to understand your basis for scaling up the number up to 7.2 million. Right?
I get you.
Yes.
I
So
get
that's
you.
where I want to understand
I
where
get
the
you.
jump is coming from.
Okay, I get you. So our current production capacity is 4 tons in a month. 4 tons in a month. So at the end of the day, in the whole year, we are going to do about 48 tons. But based on the agreement that is yet to start,
Okay.
based on the agreement that is yet to start, I've not included the agreement part in the production because we have not begun. So
When does the
immediately,
agreement start? Okay. What is the financing arrangement for the agreement?
so they will deposit a minimum of 20% immediately before we start the contract.
Okay.
So immediately we do the 20%, they do the deposit for the 20, and there's evidence, come and check. Then they'll give us the 60%. They'll add another to top up to 60. So before we do export, they'll pay us everything before we do the export for them at the airport.
Okay, so the $65,000 you need is just to support the production.
Yes, is to support the equipment that we need to scale up the production.
Okay, the equipment you need to scale up the production. Currently, what equipment are you using to produce?
Currently, then what we call the carbonization furnace, the mixing equipment, and the briquette molding machines. But the capacity of the contract we have, if we don't scale up the equipment, the production process will be slow. Okay. That is why we need that amount of money to inject into that.
How long will it take you to install the equipment?
The equipment will take us a minimum of 1 month to be able to install.
Okay, so if you're starting production in December, it means you need the money now to install the equipment in November. Do you think that is feasible? Realistically, if I have $65,000 for you right now, you think you can install everything in November?
For sure, we will be able to do that for you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we are over time with questions, but I have just like a really quick answer. Do you collect the husks for free, or are you paying for them?
Okay, so
And quick.
it's a win-win one. Sometimes when we go, they pay for it to be taken away. So when we go for it, we give them something and we also take it for free. So at the minimum price.
Okay, what is that price, like per ton or?
Per ton can be as less as 500 Ghana cedis.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Shall we put our hands together for Benedictus Agbontor Living Fire Limited?